What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you all are doing well, and I appreciate you all tuning in. I know it's been a minute, but here I am, I'm back. So today I was going through my collection and I was thinking, winter is around the corner, and I wanted to compile a winter bangers list for you guys. So that's what I ended up doing, which was a little difficult for me because I have a lot of winter bangers in my collection. But these are the ones that stuck out to me the most. So therefore, these are the ones that I'm going to be busting out this winter. So I'm just going to go over these fragrances real quick with you guys. But before I get into it, I have two honorable mentions that I want to share with you guys. Now, whether you're male or female, I believe everybody should have this in their collection because they're both unisex and major compliment getters, signature scent worthy, you can wear year round. And the two fragrances that I'm talking about are Casino Elixir and Casino Elixir 2.0 from the House of Dua. For those of you who know, you already know. But real quick, for those of you guys who don't know, this is Creed Ventus and Baccarat Rouge 540 in one bottle. And it's magic in a bottle, guys. They're sexy, major compliment getters, like I was saying, signature scent worthy, and they're extrait de parfum as well. So they're gonna last long in your skin, especially on your clothes, if you spray it on your clothes. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with these fragrances in my opinion. They're a must-have. I have backup bottles of the 2.0 version. The 2.0 version is basically the OG version on steroids. The pineapple note is more prominent. You just get a sharper pineapple note in the 2.0 version, and it has more ISOE super and Ambroxan crystals to just basically put it on steroids. But in my opinion, you can't go wrong with either of these. So I recommend that you guys should cop at least one of these, if not both of them. You can find them off the House of Dua for $65, but every other weekend they have a discount. So like this weekend, I believe they have a 25% off discount right now. So go and check them out, guys. So I have quite a few fragrances here, so I'm just gonna go over them, real quick for you guys. So to start off, the first fragrance off of my winter banger collection that I'm gonna be wearing this winter is 1 Million Lucky from Paco Rabanne. Man, for those of you who already know, I mean, this is just sexiness in a bottle, guys. This has hazelnut, honey. I don't know of any other fragrance out there that smells like this. This was love at first sniff for me. Definitely a banger to wear in the winter. I wore this a couple months back when I was in Arizona and when I was in LA, and I was getting compliments left and right. This 1 Million Lucky from the House of Paco Rabanne. Next up, Mercedes-Benz Club Black. This one right here, guys, this is the best. This is probably one of the best vanilla fragrances in my collection. This is boozy vanilla with some incense vibes too. Does it smell a little synthetic? Yes, but man, you're gonna garner compliments wearing this. This is a projection beast too. This doesn't need a lot of sprays because this projects like crazy. I like the sleek finish on the bottle here too, that flat finish. I like the design. And then you see your juice level right there. Pretty cool looking bottle. And then back here it says Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Next up, another one from the House of Dua, and it's Dionysus. So this is an inspiration of Triumph of Bacchus or Bacchus, I don't know how you pronounce it, from the House of Argos. So, man, another banger for the fall or winter. I wore this one last weekend at an art show in Miami, and I was getting compliments left and right. This has rum, apple, and vanilla. So it's like a boozy apple vanilla fragrance. Real sexy, guys. I mean, this is unisex too, but this leans more masculine in my opinion. Great for date night. If you guys want something for date night, would be a great one to wear. Extra de parfum quality too, so it's gonna last long. Highly recommend this one, guys. Dionysus from the House of Dua. Next up, Tribeca from the House of Bond Number 9. For those of you who are familiar with my channel, this was the first fragrance that I reviewed on my channel. When I first smelled this one 2 years ago, guys, it was love at first sniff for me. And it's actually the fragrance that made me want to start reviewing fragrances on YouTube. So yeah, my first video was me reviewing a little sample of it that I had purchased online. And now I have a full bottle of it in my collection. I just got this like a few months back. So this fragrance means a lot to me. It's in my top 5. But yeah, so to get into the scent profile, for those of you who don't know, this is heavily compared to BR 540. But in my opinion, this is more of a gourmandish take of BR 540. This has cacao and hazelnut in it. This smells sexy. It has some florals too. And it is unisex. But in my opinion, it's perfectly unisex down the middle. Both male and female can wear it. And this lasts a long time too, guys. I get at least 10 to 12 hours on my skin with this. Maybe even longer, like in the winter time. You can wear this when year round, but I believe that this is gonna shine the most off of my skin in the colder months. So highly recommend this one. That's Tribeca from the House of Bond Number 9. Next up, this is Pure Malt from the House of Thierry Mugler. Rest in peace, Thierry Mugler. So I believe that this one is discontinued. I bought this bottle back in 2016. So yeah, this bottle's like 6 years old, at least in my collection. So the name of this fragrance is Pure Malt, and that's basically what it smells like, guys. You have whiskey, you have peat. It's just a booze bomb basically, but it smells really, really good. Definitely one to wear in the winter. You can see I put a small dent in it already. It's kind of hard for me to wear here in the tropics because, I mean, I'm in South Florida now. I used to live in Arizona. This was easier for me to wear in Arizona because there were a lot more colder days compared to over here. But I'm definitely going to be busting this one out this winter. That's Pure Malt from the House of Thierry Mugler. Next up, this one right here, guys. Manhattan from the House of City Rhythm. So this fragrance here, guys, this is probably the most natural smelling fragrance in my collection, okay? Shout out to my boy Niles, okay? So his brand is City Rhythm. He's the one that created this fragrance. I highly recommend you guys check out the house. I really like the design of this bottle too, which this is actually one of his OG bottles. It's supposed to represent New York, hence the name Manhattan. So his brand City Rhythm, the vision behind it is basically for him to capture notes that represent whatever city he's visiting, you know? So like, for example, you know, with Manhattan, he created this fragrance to represent what Manhattan smells like to him, right? And he did it for Miami, and I recommend you guys check that one out too. But yeah, so, and most of his fragrances that I've smelled, because I have quite a few in my collection, they're all natural smelling. They're extrait de parfum, excellent quality, guys. And this is niche quality because it is a niche brand. But to get into the scent, this has tea, cedarwood, cinnamon. It's not like loud, smack you in the face kind of projection. This is more of like I would describe it as like kind of like an alluring fragrance, you know, some like an intriguing fragrance. Yeah, more intriguing. But in my opinion, I would wear this at night in the winter because I feel like that's when it would shine the most off of my skin. So that's Manhattan from the House of City Rhythm. Shout out to my boy Niles, man. Definitely a banger in my fall and winter collection. Next up, Aftermath from the House of Sensual Obsessions. So this is Sensual Obsessions' take on Inicio's Side Effect. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with Side Effect, it's boozy, it's got rum, tobacco. I believe it has vanilla in it too. And this is sexiness in a bottle too, guys. I don't know of too many fragrances out there that smell like this. This is really unique. I smelled Inicio's Side Effect at Neiman Marcus, and shortly afterwards I was like, man, I gotta purchase a bottle off of Sensual Obsessions' site, you know, because I knew that this was his take on Inicio's Side Effect. And let me tell you guys, it's probably like 99.9% identical with the OG. And I wanted to mention his house too, Sensual Obsessions. Shout out to Kevin Holt. That's his brand. So his house, like Dua, they're both inspiration houses, right? So all I'm gonna say is, for me, I either go to Dua or I'll go to Sensual Obsessions. They're both killing it in the game right now. So I recommend you guys check out the House of Sensual Obsessions and check out this fragrance too. It won't disappoint. Next, from the House of Sensual Obsessions, the Greenwich King. So this one right here, guys, is Bond Number 9's Greenwich Village mixed with Creed's Aventus. Man. So Kevin Holt actually he custom blended this one for me. I asked him to do it because I was thinking, you know, nobody's ever done this blend that I know of. Because I just thought the two would go well together. And sure enough, I mean, they blend well. So this one's from the House of Sensual Obsessions, which I forgot to mention. Speaking of sensual obsessions, he has extrait de parfum quality as well. So that's why I say, I mean, when it comes to quality, he's not going to disappoint. So this is sexy. I wore this in Arizona a couple months back as well, and I was getting compliments left and right with this one. So, I mean, I feel like when it comes to blending fragrances with Creed Aventus, I feel like it's such an easy fragrance to blend anything with, right? It has pineapple, other fruity notes, and so does Greenwich Village. And when you look at both of their scent profiles, they're actually both like fruity and fresh. So I figured, they would just blend perfect together, and sure enough, they did. So I recommend you guys check this one out. Greenwich King from Central Obsessions. All right, next one. Another one from City Rhythm. This one's Frequent Flyer. Now, ladies and gents, just like Casino Elixir and Casino Elixir 2.0, I highly recommend that everybody should have this one in their collection, guys. I like the design of the bottle too. It's got like a sleek gold finish. Now, this one, guys, I would put this one in my top 5, okay? You want to know why? Because this could be used as a Swiss Army knife, okay? Just like Molecule 01 from the House of Eccentric Molecules, but in my opinion, guys, this blows Molecule 01 out the water. This is used to enhance other fragrances. You can use this as like a base. You put this one on first, and then you spray another fragrance on top of it, and it's just gonna put that one on steroids. But you can wear this one by itself too. I like to wear this one by itself because it smells sexy. It's a major compliment getter. It's unisex too. You can wear it year round. There's nothing out there that smells actually okay. Yeah, there's nothing else that smells like it exactly, but to my nose, this kind of gives off like a BR540 vibe, but more natural and more cleaner, okay? This has an almond note that's real prominent, okay? So, but there's also other notes in it that just, man, this smells so sexy, guys. You just gotta try it, okay? It's Frequent Flyer from the House of City Rhythm. I mean, this smell reminds me of a lot of things now. Like, I wore this one in on my vacation that I took a couple months ago. I went to Arizona, back home, and then I went to LA. And I wore this one in both locations. So when I smell it, that's what it's reminding me of now. So check this one out, guys. This is a banger too. This is gonna last at least a full day, at least, okay? And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Give yourself, a good, 5-6 sprays with this, because it's extract de parfum quality too. And it's gonna last all day, watch. All right, we got a couple more here. So, let's see, next one. Another one from the House of Sensual Obsessions. This one's called Sicily. Now, this was love at first sniff for me too, guys. This is their take on, Xerjoff Noxos. So, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with Noxos, this is sexiness in a bottle too. It's got some citruses in here. It has honey, it has tobacco. I mean, this is unique smelling too. Oh man. This is like, when I think of this, guys, I think of honey. I definitely pick up on the honey and tobacco. I believe this has vanilla in it too. Man, you guys gotta check this one out. Definitely, I would wear this like on date night. I feel like this is a nighttime scent. I would bust this one out like at nighttime. That's just my opinion though, but check this one out, guys. That's Sicily from the House of Sensual Obsessions. All right. Another one from the House of Sensual Obsessions. This is the last one. You can tell I love that house. So this one is called Dinner Jacket. So this is a 6 ml sample that Kevin Holt sent me in a gift set to review. And out of all those scents, this was the one that really stuck out to me. This was love at first sniff. And I've actually been meaning to get a full bottle of this on his website. It's called Dinner Jacket. It's their take on YSL's Tuxedo. Sexiness in a bottle, guys. This is date night approved, okay? I mean, when I think of this is definitely a nighttime fragrance, okay? Because when I think of the name, you know, like YSL Tux, I mean, you know, you're going out, you know, wearing a tux or going out to a nice dinner, dressed nice. But yeah, I mean, I know this one's called Dinner Jacket, but you know, just the representation of it, right? Yeah, when I picture this fragrance, like when I would wear it, this would be like for a nice date night out, going to a nice dinner, dressed nice. This right here, guys, is very sexy, okay? I'd imagine this is gonna garner a lot of compliments. I wore this one on my vacation too, especially in LA. I wore this one a lot in LA. This is spicy. You got black pepper. I believe this one has vanilla in it as well. It's just, it smells luxurious too. So, recommend you guys check this one out, Dinner Jacket from House of Sensual Obsessions. All right, so the last one from the Winter Banger Collection, guys. This is the Most Wanted from the House of Azzaro. So, this was love at first sniff for me too. I tried this one out at Macy's, and this smells really good. For those of you guys who aren't familiar, the House of Azzaro is really good too, guys. They're real reputable. They have a lot of great scents out there. This one only has like 3 notes in it too. This has toffee and amber, and I don't know what the other one is, but you know, surprisingly to me, this only has like 3 notes. I thought it would have had more, but for 3 notes, this is a banger, guys. It's real sweet. I guess you can consider it like a playful fragrance too, but I mean, I would wear this one on date night as well. This lasts a long time too. I get at least 8+ hours in the colder months with this. So I highly recommend you guys check this one out too. It's the Most Wanted from the House of Azzaro. So guys, that's my winter banger collection. I'm definitely gonna be busting these ones out in the winter. And I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Recommend you guys check these out when you can, okay? So that's all I have for now. I know I was gone for a while, but I plan on putting out more content here in the near future because this is my passion. You know, I love fragrance and I love sharing my passion with you guys too. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I hope you all are doing well, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.